Welcome, welcome. I'd just like to show you how my island is progressing. And let's go have a look. What's up, buddy? Yeah, what's up? So, basically, what I've got going on now is you can see there off in the distance, I've got a little building. That is an indoor growing session for carrots and radishes. And then to the right of that, I've got a tree farm. Now, that's typically where I gather my trees. I don't take anything from this island anymore. Um, this right here is an amazing wheat field that was made in the water. That way, I don't have to gather water and make a farm indoor. You can tell I've elevated it from the water, which means nothing can get in there except for spiders. Now, you may find that things will randomly spawn on the wheat field, but it's only happened once since I've had it, and it's been about a month in game since I've had it. Now, here's my upgraded mushroom farm. I'm trying to fill in the air around the top so that my mushrooms will grow during the day. Thus far, I haven't been very successful. You can tell I've tried to throw some trees in there and fill everything in. And these big mushrooms, I typically just keep. And what I've done is I have put all of these little mushrooms on pedestals, and anything that grows on the ground, I just pick up. So all of these little mushrooms I keep on the pedestals. I don't remove those. And you can use those for potions. You can use making mushroom stew, so on and so forth. And the way I got started with my mushrooms was I managed to get to the netherworld, and there's tons and tons of mushrooms in the netherworld. Yeah, get out of the way. So thus far, I am self-sustainable. I've got quite the bounty. Let me come in here and see if there's any eggs. Yeah. Oh, I heard another one. So, as you can tell now, I've got, and these are nine wheat apiece. So I really don't need all that many pumpkins. And the reason for that is because the eggs don't get produced as fast as the pumpkins do. But as you can tell, I've got so much wheat that I can just live off my bread forever. Now I've got 56 iron ore there, and we're gonna start making some iron armor because I do get my butt kicked every now and again um, when I go to the nether region. So I gotta be careful of that. I haven't done any enhancing yet because out of the mine that I've created, and there's a little tutorial on how to create a mine pretty fast with limited resources and being able to secure a lot of the ore and minerals that you have. Um, right now, my mine isn't that big, but let's run down here. Out of what I've dug out, I have only found 33 blue stones. So there's not much to be had thus far. Oh, what up, buddy? What do you got? Give me that shovel. Aw, that would have been awesome. So right now, this is what I have. I've got a source line there, and if you want to learn about creating a mine, you go ahead and find my tutorial and watch it. But thus far, this is what I've got, and I've only found 33 blue stones, so the enhancing is kind of off the table right now. Oh, this is how we keep the sexy body. Stairmaster. Now, the nice thing about this, the nice thing about being on an island is that when things spawn, you always find them. Always. On a nightly basis, almost on a nightly basis, I'll run into Nethermen, and that's your key ticket for getting off the island and finishing the game. Now, because this map is mostly water, the majority of it is water. I'm probably going to get the deuce end of the stick, and the nether portal, or the end portal, sorry, is going to be somewhere under, 300 blocks of water. But there's a trick to that, and what you're going to end up doing is you're going to make a floating island like I have with my wheat and my tree farm, and you're going to work it out to that point. And then what you're going to do is you're going to drop gravel into the ground or into the water, and you're going to let that gravel get all the way to the top, and you'll make a 3x3 area, and then you dig down into the middle of the gravel, and that will get you to the bottom of the bedrock without having to interact with any of the water. Now, it's probably going to be time consuming, and I expect it to be time consuming. I didn't hop on this map because I thought it was going to be easy. So there are a few things that I've got in store, but I hope you've enjoyed this quick little run through. Have yourselves a good day.